Hello, hello, hello. We'll let a couple people jump on. As always, I want to do deal analysis for you guys today. Hope everyone is grooving, having a great day. So easy to complicate everything we do. It's so easy to get overwhelmed and confused when we're looking at analyzing a deal. So I'm going to show you guys the simple way. I'm going to show you guys the way that I analyze deals. This is how I learned from my mentor. Did you guys see Tyler Sheff go live yesterday? Every single one of the mentors is going to teach you something different. Every single one of the mentors is 99.999% of the time they're correct, but they might get you to the same spot differently. So guys, I'm going to show you a real deal that I'm working on right now, how I analyze it simply. Really quick, can you guys read this? Is it backwards or is it okay? Let me know in the chat really quick. Can you read it or is it backwards? Carlos says it's good. Guys, this is a fourplex that just, you cut all your damn hair off. William, I've got to beat you. So guys, this is a fourplex that came over today. So I'm gonna draw this out. I'm gonna analyze this deal in front of you guys so that you understand how I come to my conclusion of what the freak to offer. So this is a fourplex. We are renting for $700 a unit. This does not need repairs. This does not need work. We're ready to go. 700 times 4. Guys, the very first thing I do is I start with the gross income, okay? I'm not looking at the price. I'm not looking at terms. I'm not looking at the damn comps that you guys are so obsessed with. I'm looking at the gross income because I want to know what can the deal afford to pay per month. So this is information that I got from the wholesaler, okay? So we've got 125. I'm gonna do this in red. Let's stay consistent. Stick with me, guys. 1 second. 125 taxes. We have 180 in insurance, which is actually really, really low for a fourplex. We've got $50 in utilities. Now, the tenants pay all their own gas, electric, and water, but there is a common light in the front of the building, and there is a I pay for the heat. What am I talking about? I pay for the boiler or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Hot water heater in the boiler, the furnace. So it's $50 for that. Now, guys, remember, on any of these things, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out exactly what the deal can afford. So I'm going to do this backwards really quick. 2,800. So I've got 280 in management. Guys, even if you think you're going to manage your own property, I need you to account for management. What if you move? What if you get sick? What if you get tired, etc.? You need to be accounting for management. I do 10%. If you can find it cheaper, cool. On maintenance, I account for 10% as well. I always do that. Oh, Jordan, it's new construction. Nothing bad's ever going to happen. Bullshit. Show me a property where that's not true. $280 in maintenance, I set that aside every single month. And $280 a month for vacancy. So I start with the gross income in black, $2,800. I take out taxes, insurance, 50 was utilities, 280 management, 280 maintenance, 280 in vacancy. Guys, you don't need a fancy freaking app. Use a calculator really quickly and you will get to where I'm at. 2,800 minus 125, 80 minus 50 minus 280, 280, 280. 1605. Right? Can you guys see that? Fourplex, 700 a unit, 2,800, take that out. 1605. The next thing that I'm going to take out is I'm going to take out my profit. I always look at my profit as an expense. So we've got, I do $200 per unit. It's 800 bucks. Cool. 1605 minus $800. My profit is 805. Guys, that number, 805, is the only number that I'm looking at. That's the only number that I care about. Okay? This is the most that I can pay for the debt on this property. Well, Jordan, what strategy do I use? What this, what that? What if, what are the comps? I guess I don't care what the purchase price is. I don't care what your comps are. I don't care about any of that shit. I can pay $805 a month for the debt. Guys, notice we don't have mortgage payment. We don't have principal and interest. We have no debt service in here because this is what we're looking at. This is the most that we can pay for the debt. Guys, you can do this in about 2 minutes if you have the information. Jordan, what if there was lawn care? Add it in. Jordan, what if there was snow removal? Add it in. All the monthly expenses outside of the debt service is what you're adding in here. Start with the gross income. Take all of the monthly reoccurring other than the debt. 1605, I'm taking out my profit, $200 a unit. So guys, we are left with 805, right? If I was going to offer a lease option, what is the most I could offer them? 805. If I was going to do a subject to, what is the most I could offer them? 805. If I'm going to do an owner finance deal, what is the most I can offer them? 805. So what if we were going to go with a traditional mortgage? What if we were going to go that route and whatever, you had private money you wanted to, or private money, you had your own money, you wanted to do bank financing. So that's where we would use an actual financial calculator, okay? So I typed it in really, really quick. When I typed it all in, the purchase price was about $160,000. How did I get to that number? I started playing around with the price and the terms, and I know that my bank is about 20 years. When I did that, it was about $160,000. Guys, you can do all of this in a couple minutes, and you'll know how close you are to the purchase price. You will know how close you are to making a deal. Again, what if the purchase price is $1 million? The only number that I am looking at is 805. $1 million properties, I don't care, dude. 805. That's what I can pay you. Does that make sense, guys? Is that clear for you? The quick, simple way to know what you can afford to pay for the debt, aka what the purchase price is going to end up being. If it doesn't make sense, let me know. It's so simple, guys. I do it on single family, I do it on multifamily, I do it on mobile home parks, I do it single mobile homes, I do the whole thing. So guys, remember, I've got 3 criterias. 1, I want to net at least $200 per unit. 2, I want to be very close to a 50% cash on cash ROI. 3, I want to be able to make a second mortgage payment with the net income. So there's a couple more factors to look at right there, right? Guys, make it as simple as you can. Don't complicate it. So many people, they're so focused on the purchase price, and they start looking up at comps, and they start looking at all this crap. 805, baby. 805, baby. That's my number. So what if the property needs repairs? What if it isn't in perfect condition? Where does that number go? Under your expenses. How are you going to pay for the expenses? Are you using a bank money? A line of credit? Are you using private money? What are you using? That expense would have gone into the expense column when I did this deal really quick. What if you used private money? If I was going to use private money, I would have calculated it during the expense part right here. My guys are 9%. I would have calculated that in. Guys, keep it as simple as possible. Everything that I just did on this whiteboard is in my spreadsheet. So for me, I just type it in really, really quick. My spreadsheet pops out exactly what I can pay for the property. Seeley, this was unplanned. I'm sorry. I look like the kid that played Spider-Man. Oh boy. Oh boy. So guys, I just wanted to jump in really, really quick and do it again. Gross income minus all of the monthly expenses outside of the mortgage payment or the debt service payment. Take out your profit, the number that is left over. $805 is the most that you could pay for the debt on that property. Now, would it have been different if I used private money? Yes. Would it have been different if it needed repairs? Yes. But, guys, it's really simple to do. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are doing phenomenal. I'll touch base with you in a little bit. If you have any more questions, post them up and I'll get them here in a minute.